Jesus says, don't be a victim of Satan's traps. June 29th, 2017. Words from Jesus to Sister Clare, spoken by Jackie. Jesus began, Clare, when I give you something to do, you can be positive. The grace to do it comes wrapped up in a bundle. You absolutely will be able to do it, even though it stretches you. I never ask anything of anyone they cannot do with my grace. My grace is like the invisible helper that somehow gets the job going smoothly and finished. Somehow, after all that struggle and frustration, all of a sudden, after Thanksgiving, accompanied by prayer, all of a sudden, everything you were struggling with falls into place. The tendency when you reach a roadblock is to complain. Rather, you should say, "Thank you, Lord, for this assignment. Could you please help me? I've hit a brick wall with this, and I know you always equip us for your assignments." This, plus a confession of your weakness and inability, move my heart to give you the grace. The other way you can go is to give in to distractions because you're facing a brick wall you don't have the confidence to tackle, even with my help. This might be expressed as, "I'm just tired tonight," or "I'll wait until it's very quiet in the house to do this," or "Tomorrow will be the perfect day to tackle it." This is procrastination. And what this demon does is make a hole in your resolve, so it can fill it with something carnal that will temporarily make you feel good. Then the condemnation crew comes in to finish you off. So it looks like this: frustration, laziness under the guise of procrastination, dissatisfaction with a vague sense of guilt lurking behind it, and finally looking for a feel-good substitute to fill the big hole created by not accomplishing what you set out to do. Then the enemy offers you some little pleasure you really know better than to indulge in. You take the bait. Feel good for maybe 15 minutes to an hour, and then the guilt and condemnation squad moves in to finish you off. In that state, you feel alienated from me. So now, to add insult to injury, you begin to avoid coming into prayer because you can't bear to face me. May I say, that is the worst thing you can do? By the way, I'm right there by your side watching you take the bait and trying to get you to stop. But there is a peculiar form of deafness that sets in around that time to encourage you to avoid hearing my warnings. And by now, lust for that thing you wanted sets in, and you truly are deaf and void of good judgment. My darling bride, I know exactly what you are doing and why. Don't be ashamed to come to me. That, by the way, is his underlying motive for all this in the first place. He wants to separate you from me and drive a wedge in. So please do not oblige him. Rather, run to me. Jesus, I'm wanting to do something I shouldn't. Please help me. That's when I swing into action. I bring you a fresh rhema. I hold you in my arms or play a song that expresses my very tender love and watchfulness over you to deliver you from evil. I assure you of my unconditional love. I will never leave you or forsake you. Rather, I heard for you. I heard that you have fallen for the enemy's tactics. I heard because we were doing so well before you allowed this carnal distraction to take your mind off your frustration. I heard because I know the consequences when the enemy comes in with the condemnation squad. And I even think, what if she falls for this and other distractions and never comes back to me? Do you know how profound that pain is? Yes, it is beyond your capacity to feel. It is like the death of a loved one. That threat alone is so very painful, because this is how I lose people. Souls that were wonderfully close to me, but hit a brick wall and instead of coming to me, ran from me into sin, and some never do return. Oh, please, my bride, do not be a victim of Satan's traps. Please, my loved ones, turn back to me, no matter how ashamed you are. I am waiting for you. I have the solution and resolution to your problem. I have forgiveness and time to lavish on you to heal your wounds from swallowing the fleshy bait adorned with hooks. Come to me, and I will remove it from your inner parts and restore to you the freedom you had in me. And together we will work out the frustration with the problem until it is history. Please, please, don't be afraid to come to me. I'm standing right there, waiting for you. My heart longs to heal, comfort, free, and empower you. Don't delay. Come to me. I'm aching for you.